What's up, guys, and welcome to another how-to video. Today I'm going to show you how to play Pokemon Go on your PC. Now, it's basically cheating, but it's technically not, because you're moving at a slow pace and Niantic, you really can't notice where you are and everything. Well, they notice where you are, but they won't notice you're cheating here. But don't switch state to state. So, but before we get into that, I'm going to let it load. I'm not going to minimize it. I recommend downloading it from this website, nbignox.com/Pokemon Go. I would take the Pokemon Go off and just download Nox, and then download Pokemon Go from APK Mirror, where technically almost everybody downloads it if they can't find it on their Play Store. But I would download it on there since it's the latest version, but not the really latest version. That's the only latest version that really is out for download. So after you have that download, now Nox actually does take a long time to download. It takes about like 10 to 15 minutes depending on how slow your computer or how fast it is. So I recommend downloading Pokemon Go first. So once you download it, this will pop up. Now once this pops up, you will want to click on Pokemon Go. Before you do that, you want to figure out your location, where you want to go and everything. I'm not gonna put my actual address in here because it's not like I don't trust. I just don't want nobody partying up at my door. So, without further ado, I'm gonna show you how to do your location. Now, it's not like the other location apps to where you have to change your Google settings and go into your Google settings and everything. See, I already have my location set. Now, it will always pop you up at Sydney. It will always pop you up in there. So, I recommend you clicking on the location settings before you play, because you're gonna find yourself in Sydney, and all you find yourself in is it's just like a park, just like a bland actual park. I'm gonna move this out of the way. Now, the way for it not to be laggy is you want to click on this little compass looking gear thing, and it'll pop. It takes time to pop up though. It actually does take time. Here we go. Okay. I'll let it root to your computer before you start Pokemon Go. Let it root because it's going to make it restart. And if you're not on Pokemon Go, it'll restart faster. So clicked. Hold on. Yes. Have it on high performance settings so it won't lag and everything. Now we gotta wait for it to go to the regular screen with the Gyarados and everything. How slow can it go? It's taking like 2 minutes just to move it. It will take time. Oh, before I forget, if you're gonna download Pokemon Go from the APK, because if you download it with the Big Nox, like on the Pokemon web, the website I was on Big on Big Nox, what you would want to do is you click this. It'll take you to your file explorer, and once it takes you there, you'll try to find Pokemon Go, and then click on it. It'll say open. Now, do not click sign out, because it's gonna do just like Pokemon Go does. If you sign out, it doesn't let you log back in for like a few hours. Have I played Pokemon Go? People say that they think they're not connected to one thing like that. It's It's not that. It's just that if you log out of your Pokemon Go, it shuts you off. It shuts your Google account and your Pokemon Trainer Club account like hours. So making one account and staying with that account for the life. I had 2 accounts and I kept making a huge mistake by trying to switch. But now here we go. We popped up and there's like tons of Pokestops near where I am. There's usually Pokemon lures everywhere. I don't know. It's gonna be laggy at first. Like it's gonna only pop up Pokestops if you're around you that shows. It's gonna go slowly, then it starts to load like that. See over there there's Pokemon lures, so that means like other people are playing. Thinking about like starting to do a Twitch stream about that. I want to, but like it's gonna be hard because mine is laggy. Jenna Cloud, hers is like going really fast. Now with this right here, you put in what keys you want to use. I recommend the WAS keys because you're definitely going to be using your mouse, whichever hand you use the mouse for. So what you do is you push save, and once you push save, it'll ask this. Now the however you say that, if it's at 0%, it's going to be invisible up there. See, that's how much it shows you. If you don't want it on top of your screen, put it to 0, and if you have no problem with it on top of your screen, put it to 100. Now, I showed you how to do this. Now, don't the things that don't do is don't kind of switch from state to state. Like, if you're in this state and then your friends tell you about one state and you're like, oh, maybe I should go over there. And then if you're gonna switch states off of the app for like at least 2 hours, and then come back after those 2 hours, come back to it, so then Niantic will actually think you're actually you actually travel. I see there's like 2 Pokemon nearby Rattata. I tried to catch a Pokemon out here before. Now I'm not gonna lie, it was really laggy, and then it didn't kick me out, but it started to like seriously do some lag. Yeah, my Google account is better than this, but my top Pokemon is a Rattata. This is my Pokemon Trainer Club account. My top Pokemon is like really better than this. I have a 500 egg. Like hatching eggs are really easy. Really easy on this because you can walk by just pressing a key, and you can just walk. Just push the key and then stop at a Pokemon. Stop if you see a Pokemon, and if you want to stop at a Pokestop. It's just like Pokemon Go. After you get used to the controls, this is the fastest it ever worked for me. Yeah, I'm gonna go challenge the gym because I'm past level 5. Now, I do recommend trying to like stay within your limit. Like if you see buildings like those, like right over there, I recommend you trying to stay within the markings of them, and don't just like walk through them unless you walk through it all the time. Unless it's like a museum, or you can say it's your friend's house. Yeah, like that. But don't just be cutting through houses, because then Nintendo will get suspicious. I want to spin. Oh, there you go. Yeah, it is being like really sluggish. You can tell it's being sluggish. Like, I had my phone act up like this before. Like whenever you're trying to do stuff, and it just like, all it does is just freeze up on you, and then if you do something, like my old computer, it really does this. What happens is, what you do is it will freeze up on you, and then you start clicking like all kinds of stuff, like the power button, the log out button, the X button, and then the shutdown button and everything. And then once you click that, after it starts doing that, then you realize, and then it's just stop freezing up, and then it'll cut off on you. And then you get mad at yourself because you know you did that. Now, it looks just like a phone. Well, not like a phone, but it looks just like it because it has the home button, it has the task manager, and the menu shows you like all your regular apps. So, feel how to play Pokemon Go without or on your PC. It's pretty easy, actually. And you could do this like all day, just like walking around and stuff like that, catching Pokemon. And I think if you don't have any instants, try to find like a Pokestop with a lure module on it so you can catch Pokemon so you can level up and get some instants. Now, the reason I'm not playing the sound, because I would play the sound, the reason I'm not playing it is because I'm wrong on my computer sound settings, so whenever I try to play sound from out of my computer, it will make the dun 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 sound. I don't know why, and it'll just keep doing that. You may have heard it on of my previous videos, but I tried to block it out. That's why the sound is so high. All I'm getting is Pokeballs. That's all I'm getting. Now, if any of you guys don't know this, it's Pokemon Day at GameStop, and this is why my videos are so like early. This is why the videos so early because I'm heading out there with my mom today. Because not with my mom, with my dad today because I really want to get something good because I've heard they're doing stuff like they're giving. I have the GameStop app on my tablet, and it gave me a notification. Like it said there's Pokemon Day at GameStop, and I clicked it and went to the browser, and it showed that it said you can get any color of the 2DS that's like black, blue or red, and any color with Mario Kart 7 in it. I don't like the 2DS because the 2DS, what it does is that it blocks out the 3DS, and I don't like that. I wish they'd give you a 3DS. Now I'm finna try and catch this Pokemon. Because last time I tried to catch a Venonat, it like totally froze me. Like it's doing now. Like the Venonat was still moving, it was just that it was blocked, everything was being blocked. It actually works pretty fast for my team, because I actually do need slowness because the thing about it, Zubat is the hardest. Well, it's not the hardest Pokemon to catch. It's the hardest Pokemon on here to catch because it's moving. I would recommend like a Pokemon that sits on the ground like a Growlithe or an Eevee or something. Now, I don't know if any of you guys heard this, that they took off Pokevision because Niantic, they banned Pokevision from players to play that. I don't know why, but that actually is good. Because, well, it's not good, it's bad because I actually like Pokevision because it would help players like who wants to play this. It would help them because then all they have to do is get on it, put the location in, and then just like play that. I don't know why I'm moving to the right. Stop moving to the right. Oh, I know why. Because it's not like Pokemon Go to where if you turn around, it turns around with you. You have to face the redness of this. So if the redness is facing that way and you're pushing W, you're gonna go that way. So I guess that's it for today, guys. I may make a Pokemon Ash Gray video if it'll stop freezing up on me, and I may do a shiny hunting a shiny hunting video on Soul Silver if it works. But that will be it for today, guys, and I'll see you next time.